Welcome back to this kangaroo court.
Yep.
They call Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
They call it Phoenix Wright. Sorry, I'm drinking water.
We are finishing up Turnabout Goodbyes. Hopefully soon, because I'm tired. I am sick and god dang tired of Von Karma over here.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a dick.
Little bit. Spotted Menace and Daria.
Hello.
Let's keep it going.
Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Wouldn't it be Lotta's testimony still? No, it's...
Like, we literally had, like, why? What?
Okay.
Take it automatically on 12th. Like, seriously, why do we even need to keep fighting this stuff? It's right there. It's right there. This is ludicrous.
Okay.
And his cousin ridiculous. Look at this photograph. I can't not do that. I can't. I keep on getting hit with Nickelback. Look at this photograph. This was taken by your witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
That's your big reveal?
I mean, yeah, because it's automatically taken when it hears loud noise.
Okay. All right.
So it must have heard a gunshot or something like a gunshot at 10:50.
Okay.
What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha. Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. This is why this photograph was taken. In other words, this bitch lying. When Larry heard his gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us? That's actually a very good question. Where the fuck does it leave us?
It doesn't leave us.
I mean, like, we're getting answers, but like none of that is dispelling that Edgeworth killed the guy.
Yeah, nope, it's not.
Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshot after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. I don't know how that's helping us, but whatever.
Okay.
Why would this be? That's a...
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises, which technically it was.
Yeah. Yes.
There's no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed triggering the camera?
Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed... 1 second. Sorry about that. There you go. That's helpful. A gunshot. Please show the court evidence if you have any. Okay, so...
I think you're going to have to present the actual weapon.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so. Because that's the only thing that we have.
Fire 3 times. Yeah, fire 3 times.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
No, fuck it. Let's go for it. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That the 3rd shot was the shot that Larry heard just before midnight. Order. Okay, now I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
I'm a little confused. Help me out.
I think we're all confused.
That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. Dots. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Once at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why?
Bitch, I don't know. Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. What's
wrong, Nick?
I have it, I guess.
Huh?
Remember the case with the Steel Samurai?
Huh? Yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
Huh? What do you mean?
Maya,
Yes?
if we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
No, not at all. Safe, we already gotten the guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Oh, now you got your balls and your bravery and shit.
3 dots.
You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
Okay.
What shoes are you wearing there? Butts? The fuck? What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
Tisk, tisk, a tisk. So you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Nuh-uh. Wrong, Von Karma. You pompous ass bitch. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake.
2 boats, actually.
This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on the boat. There was a gunshot fired on the boat, and Robert Hammond fell in the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit it's hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. I mean, what do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic
Yes,
evidence.
Judge.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 12:15 or 00:15, whatever, fuck, 15 seconds, whatever. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. So wait, pause, time. You watch police procedurals, right?
Yes.
So when they do their whole investigation, what are one of the first things that they look for?
Evidence?
I mean, of course, evidence, but
Okay.
like when there's a dead body, one of the first things that they look for,
Who could have done it, or
time of death.
Well, yeah, time of death, but also how the crime scene is laid out
Yeah,
as well.
but like time of death would have been the first thing that they've looked for.
Yes.
To figure out, to get a timeline, right? So we shouldn't be using these freaking photographs and hoping that the timestamps are right.
No, technically no.
It should have been like, hey, definitely died at this time.
Yes.
But whatever. Fucking weird ass shit. Dots.
Annoyed 3 dots. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are.
I mean... Fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it. Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer! Murderer! After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50. He assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
Oh.
Huh.
That could kind of make sense.
You gonna have to prove that shit, dude. You gonna have to prove that. Even I'm with Von Karma on that one. Like, how the fuck you gonna prove that? Well, what? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch that night Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face at that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. Dots? I'm not sure what to make of all of this.
Ludicrous.
Ridiculous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... fuck if I know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You really went on a limb on that one. You don't know?
Again, you waste my time.
I don't know because he never told. Oh!
Okay.
Who have we spoken with that we never got the name to?
I don't know.
The guy that you don't like. With the snotty snots.
Oh, God. 3 annoyed dots with exclamation because I'm angry?
The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Oh, my God.
That's an accusation.
Yeah.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Well, where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? So the judge where the murder took place.
If you're saying it's him, then it was his shop.
Yeah.
Is that his shop?
I believe. Oh, yeah, because this is that's because
Larry Butts.
entrance, that area, this area, and then we went right to here. That's where Lotta is.
Yeah.
So, boop. Take that, bitch. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. I mean, I'd object
Do you
to it.
have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Okay. That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something.
We got that established.
Yeah. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Okay, you repeating that? Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. I mean, gunshots are loud, dude. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. Specious. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop.
But how does he know Robert Hammond?
I think he was the guy he got off for killing Edgeworth's dad.
Okay.
That's going to be my guess.
Okay.
Don't know. Putting a pin right in that.
Okay.
This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond.
Okay.
Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? I'm guessing the boat shop caretaker.
If we're saying it's him,
Yeah.
It's not Edgeworth.
Of course it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes. Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. That's actually a very good question.
Mm-hmm. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanation is the moment you lose.
I mean, I figured as much.
Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
I mean,
Yeah.
it couldn't have been because the first shot missed.
No.
He must have been trying to make as much noise as possible.
Right.
So that, yeah, okay.
So you can have witnesses.
Yeah. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed,
Yes.
Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, jumps into the lake. So where did he dump the body? The murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol on the boat behind him.
He probably dumped the body on the boat, which is how Miles got implicated.
I mean, that wouldn't make sense. But we'll have to figure that out next time on Button Smashing. We'll catch y'all later. Dwasses.
Bye.